hatuna factory yote.
Yeah.
My father used to work for Moroni Sugar. Okay, so him is working with all those sugar companies. My
Yeah.
dear, why should we import sugar?
Yeah.
Na kuna Moroni Sugar, kuna
Yeah.
Miwani, kuna Sony, kuna Awendo, zote zimefungwa.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, that's right.
Why?
It's
What
called
if we come together and start reviving these things? Okay. The other thing, the textile industry. I remember when Raila was running, walisema wata revive, okay?
Yeah.
Because our like hiyo mchanga yetu kwa aero walikuwa na growing cotton. We can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
And remember when Raila said wanaenda kueradicate mtumba, watu wakateta, right?
Yeah.
So watu wa think that kama kuna textile tutakuwa tunavaa nguo zetu. Angalia
Yeah.
venye siku hizi. And you know, I didn't appreciate the African culture until I went to college, and I thank God, and I'll forever thank my parents and TBM for giving me access to world-class education.
Yeah.
Because nimeanzia Daystar, nimefanya pre-university 1 year, and then
Yeah.
nikaenda Philippines. I
Yeah.
never appreciated being an African until I left Kenya, and that was in 2005.
That's right.
When I went to Philippines, we were only 3 black people in the
Yeah.
college. Mimi, Sauti ya Kenya Airways, and my brother.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
From there, nikaanza kuappreciate. Sasa baada ya sisi kukua, sisi watu watatu, and then the following year, 2 Nigerians came.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we were only 5 black people in the entire college. Okay? So
Yeah.
from there, ndo nikaanza kuappreciate our culture, being black. Nikaanza kunini identify. And for example, like wakasema tufanye culture week. After hapo alafu nikimaliza college, nikakuja hapa graduate school the US, that is in 2009.
Yeah.
So nikikuja hapa, mi sikuwa nakujonga kuna kitu kama racism until I came to this country. So
Yeah.
unaanza kuwa empowered, and I will commend the first generation Africans,
Yeah.
all of them, watoto wenye wamezaliwa na watu walikuja before sisi wenye saizi wako college, all
Yeah.
of them are going to HBCs, historically black colleges, okay?
Yeah.
So wote wanarudi. Look at what Nigeria Nigeria does.
Nigerians. Yeah.
Nigeria saizi, they are taking their Lamborghinis. They are building. I watch a lot of. I'm an addict of Nigerian movies. They
Okay.
are showing what Nigeria is. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are going back and building. Why can't
And
we do
by
that?
the way, you gotta say that
Yes.
even Nigeria is like the one they even with their culture they
Yes.
they took over. Nigeria is
Yes.
the African culture that actually has dominated America.
Yes.
Big
Look
time.
at
We never saw that before.
imagine. Yes, we never.
Yes.
Thank God for yeah. So like these people
Yeah.
wanarudi nyumbani. There's this clip I'm gonna share, and you need to share it on your page. It was this young kid in high school. He was saying, Africa. Like when you go to all my pages, why do I always say the future is female, the future is Africa? They have projected the next biggest economy is gonna come from Africa.
Of course.
And this,
Absolutely.
yes, you see, because wanasema na tunaenda kuiona sisi.
Yeah.
Everyone, and you need to like do short clips. There is another clip I'm gonna share with you
Yeah.
about China.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
40 years. China was not like this 40 years ago.
It was
I
a
don't know if you've
third world
watched that
country.
document. Yes, so like that is what they are projecting.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
there's so much in Africa.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much that we can do that. Kama tumekuja tu pamoja.
Yeah.
And that is why, you know, people think like why do we like us we do a lot of volunteer work in Kenya,
Yeah.
and because we believe in Africa. That is why my community is, our organization is Rise and Power,
Rise and Power.
building one village at a time. And now
Yeah.
are we doing it as the Mbori family? My mother used to say, Jagwengu burokwali, that is Luo.
Which means
Neighbor wako ndatakuibia.
no, I gotta write it down. I gotta teach you that.
Jagwengu ema burokwali. Jagwengu ema burokwali. Okay?
I'm gonna write it in my own way.
Okay, anyway.
We got
What
it.
does it stand for? Like neighbor wako
Yeah.
kuibia.
Atakuibia.
But ukimuempower hata kuibia.
That's right.
So what my mother did before she passed away, started giving the same education she gave us, like even me, our scholarships give, we only take you to Daystar University, Baraton University, Rongo University, and Oginga Odinga. I don't do public schools.
Yeah.
So far, I have 4 kids in college.
Yeah.
Our first graduate, which is sasa sisi tumeanza kwa village, my
Yeah.
first cousins ndo tunawapeleka college. So
Yeah.
my first graduate, who's my PA, graduated from Daystar 2 years ago. So mamangu ndo
Yes.
alianza hii program, okay?
Yes. There you go.
So I have 2 people in Baraton, Oginga
Yes.
Odinga, na wa Baraton ana graduate next year,
Yes.
okay? And then kuna Oginga Odinga na Rongo. So hao watoto nimewambia, how will they repay me? Taking the next kid. Nimewambia, they're young, usirush kuoa, okay?
You align them. You already like.
Yes, you see,
Yeah.
usirush.
That's
Nikamwambia,
right.
because all of them are boys actually.
Yeah.
Nikamwambia usirush kuoa, because hao ndo my first bonds. Nikamwambia,
Yeah.
peleka mtoto wako, dada yako, the same education nimekupatia, because all of them work for me, so
Same
they're gonna
thing.
immediately wana graduate, wanafanya kazi,
That's right.
unaona?
Yeah.
So that is how we're gonna change our community. Are you seeing
Generational
it?
wealth. So you're building a
Generational
generational
wealth.
wealth. Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
through my cousins.
The
The next
Rockefellers
thing,
of the Rockefellers of
yes,
of Kisumu.
yes, sasa hivi ndo tunajenga. So
Yeah.
like in the past, so mom died in 2017,
Yeah.
and so far kuna watu watano college. Hao watu watano wanaenda kufundisha tena watu watano, unaona
There you go.
hivyo. That is why we are
Those
building
are-
one village. Yeah, that is why we are building one village at a time.
Rise in power, building one village at a time.
Village at a time. Yeah. So now
That's
now
right.
you get so that we rise as a community.
That's right. But you know what? But
That
you know
is
the
our
problem is,
concept.
Saga? Again, the problem number one, that common sense is not common to everybody.
You see, common
TikTok
sense
is the
that
best. Listen, this platform, that's why I love TikTok. This is the most powerful social media app because you can connect like this and we can build like this.
yes.
So what we're supposed to have, we're supposed to have communities in TikTok that are actually focused on empowerment, that are
Yes.
focused on education, that are focused on let's build these clans of greatness. People don't see that though. So they better come. Look, they prioritize gossip than empowerment. They give so much power to all these day in, day out insults on this amazing platform than education. But luckily, you got platforms like Vote TV. When I came to TikTok, Chogu, a year ago, I looked around. I was like, no, I'm not gonna be caught up in this nonsense. So,
Nakusikia.
so do you know that statement? The one, go to a place where there is no path and leave footprints. That's how I conquered. That's how I conquered TikTok. Right now, apart from everything, listen, with everything that I do here every day, I've built a system that I know my children's children, as long as this app is here, they will eat from it.
And that is how it should be. And you've said a very good point about I don't want to be tagged because I don't do toxicity too.
Yeah, we don't.
And so people don't know. And this program, so in addition to my Rise and Power, I've been volunteering for an organization. Like, so when you see the flyer that I sent you that says Startup Africa, do you know for the past 13 years, okay,
Yes.
we've been bringing every year minimum 40 kids to America for an exchange program. People don't know.
Wow.
Yes,
Why don't people celebrate again? But people
they
will not celebrate
don't.
that.
You see? So
People will not
40
celebrate
years,
that.
sorry, 13 years, we've been doing it, okay?
Yes.
13 years. Our partner, like all our events are held at University of Delaware. That is our number one big partner.
Yeah.
Like last year, McKinney School through organization went to Harvard. The year before, like, so we do that. They don't know. For
They
the
don't know.
past 30, people don't know our organization, Startup Africa, is we are in partnership with how you call it, with Ministry of Education. We are Vision 2030. It is part of the core curriculum activities. People don't know it's there. You like Startup Africa clubs in all high schools. Not only that, we are also partners with AU. We are in 31 countries, and also people don't know that we hold TVET competitions. Like last year, the competition was in Ghana. This year, it's coming to Kenya. Do you know how many? Do you know what the grand prize is?
What's the grand prize? No, unmute, Chogo.
Can you just guess for
I don't know what I don't know what's going on with Sunshine, but
sorry.
actually,
Okay. Do you know what the grand prize is? And we've been running this program for 13 years.
$1 million.
$10,000 minimum. So when the kids,
That's why I said, yeah. You see, so I'm
yes,
accurate. I said $1 million shillings because I'm thinking shillings.
actually, it's more.
It's actually, so right now
more.
it's like 1.3, 1.4
It's like,
million, 1.5 million. Yeah.
Yeah. So depending with our sponsors. So about before COVID in 2019, yeah, when the students came, Kenya ika participate wakakuwa mpaka number 10. I don't know where I'm hearing my echo.
Is it could be maybe the way your Bluetooth is set up?
Hello? I think echo imepotea. So right before COVID, no, yeah, I think 2019. So depending with our sponsors, the price was $25,000, and that was for high school kids. Do you know who won that competition? Yes.
Who won it?
It was, of course, they were Japanese because it's cool all over.
Them Asian kids, man.
But Kenyans made it to 10.
Okay.
So yeah, so like basically this money is given access. So like the TVETs wanashinanga up to 10,000. High school pia 10. So the $10,000 you're given, unaweza either eka for your college fund, or we've been doing this for 13 years. Kenyans don't know, you know. With 13 years, you know.
Let me ask you, Chogo.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, as you continue, because I know we got so much that we're gonna catch up with. Number one, it's sad that actually Kenyans who are in America and in Europe who are doing some really extra amazing stuff, they don't get recognized by Kenyans who are in America or in Europe. We don't even talk about them. And it's a sad thing. Let me give an example. There's this guy called Julius Itale. Do you guys know Julius Itale? Those who are watching, do you guys know Julius Itale? And I gotta give it. I gotta unmute Chogo.
Sorry.
Do you guys? But I'm actually asking the whole class. Do you guys know Julius Itale? You don't know who Julius Itale is? This guy.
Let me Google him.
Listen, this guy.
I don't.
2000. He was in America. 2001. He was homeless in New York. Listen to me. But he had knowledge. He was an engineer. Kenyan guy. Where he was sleeping, the moment the plane hit the tower, because he was in New York, guess what happened? An idea came into his mind. And long story short, You know, every time you're logging in, for example, let's say in your bank account or something, or any or social media app or anything, and you have to do something called the two authentication steps you have to take. Where, for example, you have to type a code. It asks you a question. What do you see? Then you type like there are like 4 letters, and you type it. It's for biometrics. So Julius, the idea came into his mind. He drafted. Remember, he was homeless at that time. Chogo, he was homeless. The idea came into his mind. He drafted the concept for that code.
Wow.
He pitched the idea. Back then, Hillary Clinton was a senator. She loved it. She pitched it to the Senate. They accepted it. Julius became a multi-millionaire overnight. Listen, by 2009, he was a billionaire in America. Listen, he was a billionaire in America.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm going to send you the link. He actually did an amazing interview with Forbes. Then you know what he did? He said, no, America is not for me. I'm going to go and build Kenya, where he was born. Because he was born in Kakamega.
Oh, is it the Hamptons dude?
I don't even know the other investment which he has, but I know that in Kakamega, he built his own city.
Yeah, like the Hamptons of Kakamega. Oh, so what is his name? Yeah.
That's a guy.
Okay.
So I was watching. He did actually an interview with the Forbes, right? And that was like, why are white people interviewing this guy? He's one of our own. I've never seen, like, we don't give these people like any space. Nobody's talking about them. Like, Kenyans can come on social media and you can yap and you can run your mouth, and nobody gives this greatness any peace of mind. And I gotta say, like, I'm very proud of the Luo community in America, and I'm very proud of even the Luya community in terms of academics. Like, Luos, you've set up a standard. You know, we can go all the way. We've seen Luos in Lupita Nyong'o winning an Oscar, right? Wait. I was gonna keep. You know, by the way, people think that I'm a Kisi, by the way, because my platform is like, I even have a Kisi name. They gave me the name Bogaka, you know. But I'm gonna say this: people don't spend enough time to talk about this greatness within our community. But you can spend hours and hours and hours finding ways to bring people down. So Chogo, what you're doing with Rise, I mean, tell us briefly, you got Rise and Empower. Tell us briefly about Helena's Comfort Homes. How did you come up with that? How did that idea come about?
So in 2020, I got very sick. When I tell you sick with COVID, I was off work for 8 months. By profession, I'm a liver kidney transplant and a dialysis apheresis nurse. So, and then these people posted my job. They were paying someone an extra $18 an hour. They accidentally did, and then I took a screenshot. Nikishaona hivi nikasema nika text manager nikamwambia nimeona umeput position yangu. Imagine hata ajenitumia maua. Ndio unajua nitakufa mimi sirudi. Waka post job yangu. Imagine saizi I'm battling, niko mgonjwa, okay?
Yeah.
Waka job yangu waka accidentally weka na 18 bob more. Mimi nika text. Mimi ni nani? By the way, my middle name is Njoki because I was born in Kijabi. My family says I love money so much. Anyway.
That's my mother's name. So my mother is called Njoki.
Okay, so nikachukua screenshot. nikatumia manager yangu nikamwambia, nyinyi mnataka kulipa mtu $18 more an hour na mimi mmekataa kuniongeza bob, wanataka kuniongeza 1 bob. Nikasema, akaniambia, oh, where did you see that? That's a lie. Nikamwambia, I gave her the screenshot. There's no I love screenshot. Nikampatia screenshot. Akasema, no, we can't do that. I told her, okay, I'm resigning, and that's how I left working and I started traveling as a nurse. This is when God directs your path.
Yes.
Like, you meet everyone, you just don't meet people for a reason. So guess what? All the